I know. Can you believe it? I am going to do the fastest ever makeup tutorial because guess what I got? Oh my gosh, I got the bonbons for Valentine's and the Love Flush for Valentine's. And how can I not do this today? Because you got to be ready for Valentine's. Alright, here goes. First of all, I'm going to quickly add a little blush. I've got on my bronzer. I haven't blended out yet, so there's no telling what I look like. I want so bad to use this Justify My Love. It's just the... Hi, how you doing? I don't even have my coffee yet. It's brewing. Okay, smiling. Just a little touch. Just a little touch. Oh, that's very pink. I have to tell y'all, that's very pink. So just know that the Justify My Love in the Too Faced Love Flush Blush. It's amazing that I can talk like that and not sound drunk. And it is very pink. Right? So I've got to be a little careful. Alright. So I've done my blush. I'll blend that out a little more. That's a really pretty color though, you guys. Okay. So I did that. That was simple. Now this beautiful palette, I've decided to take Satin Sheets as a highlighter. Let's get that up very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. I'm so excited. Even though this came out of the palette, I'm not sure if I'm going to bother to return it. Anyway, that little pan came out. Can you believe that? And I'm also going to do the inner corner of my eye with the same Satin Sheets. Satin sheets to cry on, satin pillows to lie on. I cannot believe I just sang that. I think that's from Patsy Cline. I don't know, Loretta Lynn, some country artist. I'm not a real country person, but everybody says I should be. I don't know why. Everybody says you should be in country music if you're going to be in music. So this is, again, Satin Sheets. I bet you won't forget this. So we're just getting the inner corner. Right? Inner corner. Absolute. Now, I'm kind of overdoing it because I am going to put another color in there. I also like just to blend this down a little bit. Alright? What next? Well, I could either use molasses chip. We could use molasses chip or cafe au lait. Eeny meeny, molasses chip, cafe au lait. I'm doing cafe au lait. And I don't have any drops. These are my brushes, and this is my palette. And I don't do it on anybody else. So some of you are going, you did not seriously wet that with your tongue. I did too. I don't have any eye drops handy, and I don't have any Fix Plus handy. So I just used my own little spit. I don't even know if that works. It's not looking like it works good to use spit, y'all. And some of you going, that's got to be the filthiest thing I've ever seen. Well, you know, you have your right to your opinion. But I will tell you this, it's not working very good to do it this way. So I wonder what's in the eye drops. Does anybody know? Because everybody always says use eye drops, but I don't really know why. That one actually did do a little better. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, there's something I can tell you that no other YouTube can tell you because they have never eat their shadow. This is actually cocoa. It tastes sweet. It does taste like bonbons. Oh my gosh, you could eat your eyeshadow. I take that back as a disclaimer. Do not eat your eyeshadow. I hope I don't get sick. Oh my gosh. Alright, so that's done. And I am going to set this one aside to wash just so you know because it's kind of grossing me out. But anyway, now I'm going to use this Bordeaux color right here. Or should I use the Earl Grey? Well, first, we need to do either mocha or almond truffle. Because I need a blender color. And I would say this mocha and that almond truffle. I'm going to try the almond truffle with my large fluffy brush. Okay. So we're going to get this one right over here. Can you see that? Can you see what I'm doing? And am I even in frame? I'm so excited I'm not even looking at you guys. Alright, so I'm going to get my transition color right here is what I'm doing. This is the space between the highlighter and the crease. It's just a good background color to blend into. It's not necessarily for the color. That does smell good. This is just like a wonderful experience to use Too Faced chocolate bar products. The original chocolate bar was more chocolatey smelling, but this one's more chocolatey tasting. I know who does that, but it really is sweet. That is so weird, because I was like, what's that little sweet taste? There's actual cocoa in this. Gotta be. They're not just talking about it. And I feel like I just killed my satin sheets. So I'm going to go over that one more time. I just want to make sure I've got a good highlighted. And I also want to blend out the edges with what's left over. Alright, so now we are going to take Earl Grey, because I'm wearing black. Earl Grey is probably like a blue gray is what this kind of looks like. Alright, so that's like an Earl Grey tea to have with your bonbons. I guess is what that stands for. Can y'all see me pretty good? Here I go. Okay, that's not doing that good. Remember how I told y'all before that I didn't feel like these shadows were very pigmented? Are they? Because that really should have gone on really dark, I would think. Well, it's a dark gray. It's not black. Maybe I'm expecting too much. This is a gray. And that one's doing a little better. Maybe I didn't let the brush well. Yeah, because look, now it's really doing good. I'm using the leftover right on my lash line to kind of back up the liner I'll do. I'm going to put the liner on top of it. Sometimes if you really want a soft look, you can do your liner and then do a black powder over it, and that softens that line so that you don't have such a, you know. And sometimes you want a very deliberate and pronounced line, but sometimes you want a softer one. And sometimes you want to get the hair out of your face. And that would be one of those times right now. Add a little bit over here because I don't feel like it laid down very well. Yeah, now it's doing better. Yeah, there's a definite grayish green to this hue. I mean, this color has a grayish green hue. And again, I guess I could reinforce my brow, and I'm going to have a little grayish green hue in my brow. Whoa, yeah, I got to tone them down. Alright, so also I guess I'm going to do a little bit, I'm going to use a pencil brush instead of my tapered shader. And I'm going to use a little bit of this Bordeaux because it's got that kind of, I don't know, color. It's a burgundy chocolate. Oh my goodness, it smells good. These smell so good. Just going to do a little definition of the crease, you know, and this outer V. Yeah. And I'll have to be just about through because I gotta go. But I wanted to do this for y'all before Valentine's Day because it's Valentine's Day eye makeup and blush. I won't have time to do my lashes, but I know that y'all know I'm going to use my Chanel because it's Valentine's. Okay, so now I need to blend this out a little. So where's my blender? This is my tapered blending brush, and I'm putting nothing on this. Just blending edges. Don't over blend, especially up here when you're in your transition color. You don't want to get it muddy there, so you just knocking down that line. That's all you're doing. And now this is a little muddied, and so you can, if you want to, use it to cut in on either side of your nose and on either side of your face. And you can always use a leftover under here where there's not so great things happening, and the little jelly things right here. Just whenever you use leftover of a dark color on your face, you need to be sure you blend that out so you don't, people don't go, oh bless her heart, she's got black on her face. So now I'm using my highlighter brush and just kind of making sure everything's nicely blended. Including my blush because I just put that on. And right past my eyes right there where you want to make sure. And I think that's pretty good. And what's really good is that I did that in, where am I? Hate these glasses. 9 minutes. Hallelujah. The Lord Jesus, I thank you for this day. I do not take it for granted that I woke up this morning. And I thank God that I have the money and the wherewithal to enjoy these makeups. And if you don't, that is okay. Because sometimes people go, Beth, I don't have the money you do to spend on all this makeup. That's okay. I kind of overdo it. So that's what I do though. And so I'm making it where you can just enjoy watching. You don't always have to go and buy the makeup that I show you. And so the sponsors are going, we don't want her. But they don't want me anyway, so that's okay. But I do like to just show them to you. And a good thing that you can do when you see stuff like this is go, you know what? I've got a blush color just like that, because I always do. I've just wanted this one. But I mean, seriously, a lot of these colors, you've got them. I mean, really. And if you don't, you can always go to the drugstore and pick out a color. Like if you wanted to do what I did today and get a really pale pink, there are NYX, there's Revlon, there is all kinds of brands at the drugstore. And even the dollar store. Y'all, there's makeup at the dollar store that's really cute. So y'all can afford it. This is, obviously, I wanted to try the newer stuff just so that I have something that I can give content to you guys. But don't feel like you got to run out and buy this stuff, because really, as pretty as these colors are, I guarantee you probably have something similar in the palettes that you have. But if you have a little extra money and you want to spend it on makeup, because there's other things you might want to spend your money on, then this I would recommend as a palette. And I would say that this is a very good palette. I'm saying it blended well. And sometimes if you feel like there's a pigmentation issue, then one of the best things to do is to use like a MAC Fix Plus or Tears Not Spit. And it will really bring the color up. And it will really make it lay down better. And also I did not use any primers, whether it was a cream product or a actual eyeshadow primer. So I still feel like these did very, very well, and they taste delicious. So I hope that you've enjoyed it, and happy Valentine's Day. This coming, what is it, weekend? When is it? Saturday? All right, well anyway, Sunday? Monday? No, it's Sunday. All right, bye.